Hello everyone, today we're gonna mask an image on Resolve and actually center it like perfectly, because it's actually quite difficult to do it on the edit page. We're gonna do it just like this. As you can see, I'm gonna take this thumbnail here, the blue channel thalassin, and I'm gonna center it like that. It's perfectly centered. We're gonna use Fusion for that, and it's just this, a rectangle node, which is a rectangle mask, and a transform node. So we're gonna do it from the very beginning. We're going to take our clip here, and of course we want this thumbnail over here to center, so we jump into Fusion over here, and like I said before, we're just going to need two things. Whatever mask you want to use. In this case it's a rectangle mask, but it can be an ellipse. So first thing first is masking whatever it is that you want to mask. Adjust it like you want it to be. In this case, I wanted to show both the title and the views, and that should be fine. And as you can see, it's actually not on the very center of the screen, but we can actually do something about that, because if you see the properties of the mask, you can see that it has a center on X and Y point, that is the center. But this is relative to the complete image, that is relative to this 1920 by 1040 image. So we can actually use these coordinates to center it using a transform node and just a simple expression. So we're going to take a transform node and put it after the media n, and we're going to take the rectangle node and pin it. This means that if I click somewhere, this is not going to go down. So we can take the transform node, you can see it over here, and the rectangle node is still down here. You can use this center for the expression on this one, on the transform node. So we're going to right click the center and click expression. This is going to give us a point that we can edit. So from here, not quite, we're just going to take 1 minus, and we're gonna just subtract the center of the mask. And of course, this is not a valid thing, because the center is not a single point, it's an X and a Y. So for the X coordinate, we actually want to, of course, put the center X, and for the Y coordinate, we're gonna do the same thing, but we just take the Y coordinate, and as you can see, it's completely centered. If you see this one is at 0.65, and the X1 here, it's approx at 0.35, which is, if you add them together, you add 1, and that's how it's actually centered. If we go to the edit page, we can see that it is indeed centered, and then you can add like an outline or whatever it is that you want to add. This is very useful when you actually want to, of course, center one thing and then like show similar things. I'll show you an example right now. So this is the example that I want to show you. As you can see here, there are 3 thumbnails of this person's YouTube channel, and I want to show them, just make them pop up slowly, and I want them to be centered because it's more professional. And as you can see, they are centered the same way that I did before. So yeah, it's rather simple. I don't know if you can make a macro out of this, but you can at least center it. So yeah, that's it.